Today on Marek's Gear, it's peak design everyday backpack. Is a 20-liter backpack worth $200? Let's find out. Yes, it's the same backpack that you've seen in my intro. Someone wrote to me that this is also the same backpack that MKBHD has. Indeed, he does. I watched his What's in My Tech Bag video a few months ago, but it was a dozen or so other reviews that finally convinced me to get one. I carry most of my gear in a Peli Air case and I have several regular backpacks, so why do I need another one? A quick disclaimer here, it's not about the price or showing off an expensive backpack. It's on sale, by the way. I'm sure everyone has their own needs and priorities, but I want to tell you why, for me at least, this backpack is a 9 out of 10. Let's start with a question: what do I need a camera backpack for? Sometimes I attend car shows. I know these days there aren't many. I go to brief car launch events, and sometimes I just need to take more gear than I can fit in my case. What's wrong with a regular backpack? I can fit more stuff in a normal backpack, but I can't access various pieces easily. And this is where the Peak Design Everyday Backpack comes in, because I can access stuff very easily. Whether it's cameras, cables, lights, tripods, microphone, I can open one of the flaps and find precisely what I need at the moment. Duh, that's what a camera backpack is all about, right? So what's special about this one? Well, the answer is in the name, sort of. Peak Design. I'm not claiming this is the pinnacle of backpack design, but compared to an average camera backpack, this one doesn't shout, "Hey, look everyone, I carry camera gear." Also, it's pretty well thought out. What's wrong with a camera backpack that looks, well, like a camera backpack? If you ever had your gear stolen, you quickly realize a discrete backpack is better. And yes, I often carry an orange Peli case with me, but sometimes I just have the backpack with me and it's less noticeable that way. Never mind how much gear and how much it costs is inside. I travel for work. When I have no gear, I cannot work. When I cannot work, I don't make any money. It's that simple. Also, the discrete design is something I appreciate when boarding planes. Ground staff and cabin crew are usually less interested in regular-looking backpacks, and they won't check for batteries, weight, etc. I'm not traveling across the continent for less than 24 hours to party. I'm traveling for work and I need my gear with me at all times. Now for the backpack itself. It's a 20-liter V1. It's still available, link below. There's also a 30-liter version and the current model is V2. It's slightly different. In the cutaways, you now see all the gear I had with me at the Frankfurt Motor Show 2019, and everything was in here. You can access the main chamber from the top or through one of the two flaps here. By the way, this thing is called a mag latch. Very cool. In the main chamber, there are 3 dividers which are attached with Velcro. You can further divide them, let's say, vertically. From the side, you can access up to 3 levels, and the 4th one from the main flap. The 20 liters business is a bit optimistic, because to get that, you actually have to expand it, all the way like that. And, well, this is when you're gonna have rain coming in from the sides, so I suppose this is like an only emergency solution, like when you have maybe a rain jacket that you are going to take out, obviously, when it starts to rain, and then you can close it properly, so water just drips on the sides. Under normal circumstances, in the top part I keep things like sunglasses, spare batteries, maybe a laptop charger or an external hard drive. There is also a small magnetic pocket in there for like tissues and maybe a lens cleaning cloth. The mag latch is also interesting because it's easy to latch, but a bit harder to unlatch, so you won't open it accidentally. The side flaps feature elastic pockets where you can fit like a bottle of water or something, and then when you open them, there are zip pockets here where I keep everything from cables to a selfie stick. The V2 Everyday Backpack has these internal pockets slightly redesigned, and in my opinion, they are somewhat less practical. I actually have 2 levels in my main compartment here, and the third one which is accessible from the top. Now, on one side there is an extension cord, because in a hotel it's always, the power outlet is always somewhere weird. There is a wireless Go microphone, a power bank, things like that. On the other side, I usually carry a GH5 Lumix, which fits here, and a Rode micro microphone, maybe an Aperture ALM9 Lite as well. Now, the camera would fit better without a cage, but I don't feel like removing it all the time. I also sometimes bring handles, top handle and side handles, to make filming easier. Now, in the back, there is a laptop and tablet sleeve here. It's very snug, so it's 1 laptop, 1 tablet, but not 2 laptops, for example. Now, that's not a problem for most of you, but when I travel with Anna, I tend to take her laptop so she doesn't have to carry a second backpack or a larger purse. It's only my first world problem. The Peak Design Everyday Backpack has handles from 3 sides, so it's easy to load into a trunk or the overhead compartment on a plane. Moreover, there's a bunch of straps so that you can attach things like a tripod or a jacket or things like that. There is also this clippy thing here, which is for like attaching your keys or something. By the way, Peak Design, they have a whole system based on these things and camera straps and everything, so it's actually very cool. You can also attach these side flap zippers here to these anchor points, I guess, and that way when you're on public transport you shouldn't have it opened accidentally by someone. If someone is more deliberate, they will have a knife with them or something and they will cut it open, but under normal circumstances you should be kind of safe. So I think this is actually very well designed, and yeah, I like the way it is here. Now, there is also a chest strap here in the front, so yeah, it should make it a bit easier on your shoulders. But is it comfortable? Now, when you put it on, you can feel it's hard, and after a few hours you'll definitely feel every kilogram on your back. Now, this is one of the reasons I didn't go for the 30-liter version. Usually, I take it off quite often when I need to record something so my back can rest. The big question is whether it's worth $200. Well, it used to be $260 and the V2 is $260, V1s are now on sale. So is it worth it? Well, a decent backpack or a camera backpack will easily go beyond $200. So the Peak Design Everyday Backpack will probably last me many years, and this is my work tool, so yeah, this will pay for itself. If you fancy picking up one for yourself, I'm linking to Peak Design Everyday Backpack below, as well as to some other gear I mentioned here. Now, these are affiliated links, so if you use them, I get a small commission at no extra cost to you. Do you have a favorite backpack or a tested method for carrying your gear with you? Let me know in the comments section below. Subscribe to Marek's Gear, press the bell icon to get notifications about new videos. If you have questions regarding my gear or you want to see how I use it to film my car reviews on a budget, drop me a line. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.